Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's the 21st of July today, Wednesday. Fulfilling my obligations. I was listening to ABC News this morning. I think it's the Northern Rivers edition. This is how Bhagavan works. It's transcendental, it's sublime. There was talk of the budget in Australia for the pet industry. The figure of $16 billion per year came up. 16, the Maha Mantra. It costs $80 a day for a pet nurseries to keep your dog for one day in Australia. At a nursery costs $80. The dog's haircut, $80. 8 is Vishnu, the super soul. It costs $160 for a bag of dog food. This is how Bhagavan works. Some other information came up. IB Farben, BASF, DuPont, Monsantos, selfish, not our friends, eugenics, the Aryan race, the faulty one, Hitler's version, psychiatry, an industry of death, presented by the Scientology people. They've been infiltrated. L. Ron Hubbard. Psychiatry, an industry of death, is a presentation that describes eugenics. Eugenics is basically genocide, vaccines, the mask, for our good. The throne of England. I watched a documentary recently about John Hastings, the rightful heir to the royal throne. It was a humble man living in an outback town in Australia, Hastings Point, just down the road. He was the rightful heir to the throne of England. It's all cheating, but it's okay. It's a bigger conspiracy theory. There's a joker at hand. His name is Krishna. He's the joker, the debauchee, the trickster. He's having fun. The winds of change. It's windy today. The shift of consciousness. Personal assets. 700 trillion, 700 personal servants, the winds of change. The countdown is on. 7 days until the 1st of August, when I'll start reading from the Bhagavad Gita, the Song of God. Bhagavan, Gita, Bhagavan's song. He's calling us home. We've been beaten for trillions of years by the hammer of time on the anvil of the material universe, the fabric of creation. It's an illusion. It's for our formation. into associates. We don't own these bodies. It's transcendental, it's sublime. Transcendental, transcendental, superior to all. The transcendence. With the knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old soul came strolling home. It's all in the nursery rhymes. The joker in the pack. I had a look online for images of the joker in the card pack. There are 48 cards in a pack. 4 of them are jokers. 48 was the age of Mahaprabhu. 24 years before he left home and took sannyas. 4 jokers in the pack. The joker is standing in a 3-point pose with a flute. The Pied Piper. The sounds of nature. It's God's voice. Bhakti Yoga, Bhakti Godhead, back to Godhead. I spoke again this morning to, her name was Leia, Princess Leia, Star Wars, Darth Vader. There is a dearth, a lack of Vedic wisdom. Darth Vader, Yasoda, Yoda. When he gets cut down, he gets stronger. He becomes all-pervading. Spiritual. Present in his spirit. He's released from his body. Everything that was ever written, every conspiracy theory, they're just breadcrumbs. We need to research. Jordan Maxwell, Nassim Haramein, Ian Lungold, the presenter of the Mayan calendar. He's describing the DNA of the universal form. If you look at the movements of celestial bodies, how they spiral and repeat, they don't repeat. It's asymmetrical, it's eternal. It's the golden ratio, pi, Fibonacci constant, infinite and personal. You have access. I just spoke to the gentleman who's the maintainer of the grave. Within 5 minutes, this is a laboring man. He's not a scholar or a scientist. He mows the lawn at the graveyard. Within 5 minutes, I could impart the origin of creation, our function in creation, the whole of the shenanigans that's going on right now. He knew most of it already. It just needed to be pulled into focus. The where to from here, so the result of the function of creation, and the final destination, the association with the creation, with the Creator, within 5 minutes. I don't know what more needs to be said other than gratitude to Srila Prabhupada and Srila Narayan Maharaj, God brothers, enlightened souls, authorized users, my Guru Devas. And thank you to the Gaudiya Mutt for allowing me again to take prasadam and not forcing me into slaver. I haven't been back to the ISKCON farm yet, to the mafia. Let's see how that unfolds. I'll be back again tomorrow. It's becoming more of a pleasure. I know who I work for. I know who's the boss. And I love every living entity because I know who they are. There's nothing to fear. We need to get along, to move along. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One of the activities in Bhakti Yoga is dancing before the deity. When we actually realize that our bodies are fashioned on the form of Vishnu, the standing up one with 4 arms, and that they are on loan for us to evolve consciously, God consciously. One of the instructions is we're supposed to dance in front of the deity in the temple. This is a tiny temple. Your soul is in a tabernacle, cohabiting with Super Soul, the silent witness. It's okay to dance in front of a mirror. You are in the body of God, the form. When he says, you are in me, but I am not in you, it's because he's sitting next to us, alongside us, as the Super Soul, witnessing everything, collaborating with Rishikesh, the master of the senses, for every action. We are witnesses. We are not the creators. Let's get along to move along. Namaste. I greet the divine within all of you. Haribol. Checking out.